On the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, Shiro got slashed in the face by an unknown attacker, which I assume is Archer actually. I'm cut on my shoulder. My blood comes flowing out, and my consciousness will fade away if I let my guard down. The pain is so sharp that it feels like my body is burning. I back up with wobbling steps. It's not to run away. I just don't have any power, so my feet move back to try to keep my body upright.
外したか。さっき抑えきれなかった私の落ち度か、とっさに反応したお前の起点か。まあ、どちらでも構わないが。
You missed? What do you mean by that? You're actually trying to kill Shiro? I was thinking like maybe Archer wasn't trying to kill us because he was just trying to stop us from going towards Castor and dying anyways, but maybe he is just trying to murder us. Archer walks toward me with the sword wet with my blood. I'll be killed. I feel that I'll be killed, so I move my feet in desperation. The temple's exit. I slowly retreat, trying to make my way to the mountain gate. He must know this is a fatal wound. Archer walks toward me without hurry. My mind's fading. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm heading to the mountain gate. I don't know why I was attacked. My mind is flowing out along with my blood. Yeah, I mean, we're not, I guess we hate each other, but we're still technically supposed to be allies, right? Why? And Archer just saved us. Why is he murdering us just now? If he wanted to kill us from the very beginning, he would have done so already. Why is he doing it now? Maybe I'm still conscious because of the sword he's holding. The white short sword. The plain swords are captivating my eyes, and they are stopping me from closing them. But it comes to an end. The mountain gate is behind me when I realize. Even though the steps are somewhere behind me, I can't even turn around. It's because Archer will slash Emiya Shiro's body in half the moment I turn my back.
最後だ。戦う意義のないエミヤシロはここで死ね。
He raises his sword. I mean, is he really just killing us because of that argument we had, I guess? Is he the type of person to lose to his temper and try to murder us because he's angry at us? I don't know. I doubt it. Then again, I don't know this man named Archer very well. The white yin sword is raised like a guillotine.
そうだ。自分のためではなく、誰かのために戦うなど、ただの偽善だ。お前が望むものは勝利ではなく平和だろう。そんなもの、この世のどこにもありはしないというのにな。
I oppose Archer's words in my fading consciousness, but my body and mind are about to disappear. You know, this is a bit of a one-sided argument once you've already slashed me, Archer.
さらばだ。理想を抱いて溺死しろ。
His voice is filled with hatred. He swings the yin sword Bakuya. He aims for the wound on my shoulder to cut my body for sure this time. But right before that, I want to oppose him so much that I jump backwards. His sword cuts through air, and my body flies through the air. The bottomless darkness is behind me. Ouch. A big impact. After that, my body rolls down the stairs. This is rolling rolling down, down, and down the stairs. I hear an unfamiliar voice. There's Saber and Kojiro. I also hear a familiar voice. My vision is almost gone. I try to lift my body up and fall into the steps. Well, technically we push ourselves down. Is it Saber? Saber supports my body while she talks with urgency. But that's bad. I don't know who it is, but there's another servant here. She'll get attacked without being able to defend if she's so worried about me. She must have realized after saying that much. Saber turns back to the servant, still supporting me.
なぜ私を撃たなかった？それこそ無粋。刹那の花を摘むことなど誰にもできぬ。
Saber tilts her head in wonder, unable to understand her enemy's intention. Yeah, what's that weird metaphor? Nobody can pick a flower that only appears for an instant. I mean, I can only assume it's because he wants, like, you know, similar to, like, Rin, I guess. He has, like, a code of honor. He wants to fight Saber at her very best, not while she's like burdened with Shiro on her like shoulders.
何？その横顔に見とれただけよ。果たし合う顔も良かったが、今の張り詰めようも捨てがたくてな。ついめでてしまったのだ。
What kind of excuse is that? Is it a kimono? The traditionally dressed servant turns his back.
今宵はこれで十分。立ち去るがいい、セイバー。私たちを見逃すというのか、アサシン。そうだ。この続き、いずれ果たすというのなら見逃そう。今のお前では満足な戦いは望めまい。私とてそれは惜しい。
Saber glares at Assassin. Assassin stares calmly at Saber. You know, it's funny, Archer lets Caster go and Assassin lets Saber go, though I don't think Saber was, you know, I don't think she was losing the fight. In fact, the last time they fought Assassin, they were at the cusp of, you know, deciding a victor. So usually it ends up being a draw, I'm pretty sure. The breathtaking stare down continues for less than 10 seconds.
わかりました、アサシン。あなたとの決着は必ず。良い返事だ。期待しているぞ、騎士王よ。
King of Knights. Oh, that may be, yeah. You know, I remember actually in the Fate route, Saber was about to give her true name, but I think we got cut off before she did. You know? I guess like it was like spoilery in the Fate route, but this line, King of Knights, might be an indicator that this time she actually did tell her true name to Sasaki Kojiro, because he himself gave his true name to her, so... Saber goes down the steps with me in her arms, but... yeah, where's Archer? I see the knight in red running down from the mountain, determined not to let me go.
Archer?
Saber says so in wonder. He said that he will kill only when he swears to kill. Then there's no way Archer will let me go. If he uses his sword to kill me, I'm sure he will kill me here no matter what. His red robe flutters like a wing. It doesn't matter if Saber's here or not. Archer jumps down and slashes his sword at me. Swords clash. The sword attacks with lightning speed. The intercepting blade parries Archer's attack and goes for his neck. Yeah, Assassin is in the way. Archer twists his body and lands back down. The knight in red cannot come down the steps, being blocked off by the servant in the kimono. Archer readies his twin swords and faces servant Assassin. Assassin readies his sword as if nothing has happened.
それはこちらのセリフだ。貴様こそ見逃すといった私の邪魔をするつもりか?
You know, yeah, it's, in a way, it's kind of a reflection. It's kind of like, yeah, I said before, like, Archer let Caster go, and Shiro is trying to go and kill Caster. It's like, Archer's like, no, don't do that. Now I'm gonna kill you. And then it's like, Shiro's trying to get away, and it's like, Assassin is letting Saber go, and Archer's trying to kill Shiro, and Assassin's like, no. Like, I let them go. I'm like, why are you in my way? Or rather, like, I'm letting them go. Why are you going after them? He says so with delight. I don't know what he's thinking, but he must really be letting us go.
加えて、私の役割はここの門番だ。生きては倒産し、生きては返さん。行きは見逃したが、帰りは別だ。いささか雅さにかける首だが、今宵はそれで収めるとしよう。
His intent to kill leaks out. Assassin's intent to kill is as sharp as his longsword. It's not overbearing like the ones Archer and Saber have. But an enmity sharpened to the extreme is going for the enemy's neck.
よく言った。セイバーに傷一つつけられなかったキャスターの手駒風情がこの俺と戦うと。
貴様こそあの女狐を驚かせようと送ったというのに、我が身可愛さで逃げ帰るとは失望したぞ。
I guess Assassin let Archer go in on his own accord, maybe? Because I don't know, I can't remember, but yeah, Caster said something along the lines of Assassin and Caster not really being allies. Caster's using Assassin for her own purposes. So maybe they don't have the most amicable of relationships. They only confront each other for a short while. They attack each other with amazing techniques. I'm fascinated by the scene, even though I'm bleeding to death. To be honest, I can't understand Assassin's technique. Even to my experienced eyes, it's way too fast and too sharp. Experience? Are you experienced, Shiro? I mean, I guess you've seen a lot of things, but I don't know if you're like experienced in the sense of, you know, being a veteran of sword combat or anything. But that's why I'm fascinated by his technique. The dancing twin swords. Archers defending Assassin's incomprehensible attacks with a technique I might be able to acquire. To be honest, you could say I admire it. He's fighting off Assassin's demonic technique with techniques only trained by his will and not his natural talent. Damn, it's natural that he's strong. Strength unlike Tosaka or Saber. All the training he went through because he's not extraordinary. He probably had nothing. That's why he took that small thing he had, trained it with all his might, and got it to that level. You gotta love XP through grinding mobs. I come back to reality with Saber's voice. We leave the Ryodo Temple with Saber carrying me. Yeah, we're just gonna see you, Archer. The clashing of Assassin and Archer can still be heard behind us. I'm just gonna leave. Goodbye. Let's go home. My wound is almost healed by the time we get back.
Saber と繋がってるから、Saber の治癒能力がついてきているんじゃない?
And again, we know that's not the correct explanation necessarily. It's more so the sheath inside of us. But well, when you think about it, it is like Saber's original sheath, so actually it is technically correct. Healing powers within Shiro. Tosaka's guess might be right, as my wound heals faster when Saber's touching me.
それで一体何があったのですか、シロ?
Saber demands an explanation once we get to the dojo after treating my wound and getting changed. I try to tell her all the important things. I was controlled by Caster and went to the temple. The relationship between Caster and the coma incidents happening in town. how Archer came and saved me when my command spell was about to be taken away, and how Archer tried to kill me in the end. Saber is pondering something. I'm sure she wants to first organize things in her head, since so many things occurred in one night.
なるほど。では、アーチャーはキャスターを見逃したのですか？
はあ、見逃したさ。あいつは最低だ。いくら勝つためでも、キャスターみたいなやつを利用するだなんて。
It pisses me off again now that I recall it. Oh, damn, I should have punched him in his face back then. You tried doing that, Shiro. It didn't work. You got a sword in your shoulder instead. Then, Saber has a weird expression.
セイバー、なんでそこで笑うんだよ。
Yeah, why is she smiling?
いいえ、シローが人の悪口を言うなんて珍しいと思いまして。まだ数日ほどしかシローを見ていませんが、あなたはそんな風に陰口を言う人ではないと分かっていましたから。
I mean, I guess so. The only person that Shiro is really like, he hates. I was gonna say he hates Kotomei Kira. He had a bad feeling, but maybe, well, more like a bad feeling. Like, I was gonna say, like, Shiro's really only angry, like really mad, like full on angry at Archer. Really, he's the only person he's ever really been angry at. Because I'm thinking, even with Shinji, he wasn't all that angry with. But then again, you know, it's only after he learns about Shinji's true nature and even like Kirei's true nature. It's probably when he does get mad. So, I guess it depends. I guess Shiro tends to give the benefit of the doubt to most people. But otherwise, if it turns out they're like a real villain, then he doesn't show any mercy, you know. Now that she mentions it, I contemplate my immature actions for complaining.
けどしょうがないだろ。アーチャーはそれだけのことを言ったんだ。あいつは何より相棒の遠坂をバカにしたんだぞ。
そうですね。ですがシロー、一つ尋ねますが、シローはアーチャーの裏切りが許せないのですか？どうもあなたは彼に切りつけられたことを怒っているようには見えない。
Oh yeah. So the fact that Archer tried to kill me would be betrayal. Is it something that Shiro's now thinking about? But that's...
それは違う。あいつは俺を裏切ったわけじゃない。
He didn't betray?
初めからあいつとは何も約束していなかった。だからアーチャーが俺を襲ってもそれはありなんだと思う。
A weird way to think about it. Because, yeah, I guess technically we didn't make any promises with Archer, we made a promise with Tosaka Rin, to be like allies and stuff. We didn't promise anything to Archer. And when you normally think about it, you know, an alliance with the master should also be an alliance of the servants, but I guess Miyashiro thinks the servants are like people as well, I mean, from his perspective. So it's like, they're still different people, you know? Or rather, they're not under the control of Rin. Archer is not under the control of Rin, and therefore he's his own person, and therefore he didn't really betray Shiro because they never made any promises in the first place. If that makes any sense.
それはそうですが、まったくシロは不思議ですね。
But I think there's some friendliness in her tone.
結論から言うと、私もシロと同じです。キャスターは放置できませんが、アーチャーは非道ではないのでしょう。
ちょっと待て。人の話のどこら辺を聞いてたんだよ、セイバー。
Yeah, Archer's not cruel. I mean, I don't know, in a way, he didn't try to torture us or anything. He just wanted to just kill us quickly, but I don't know about that. It's still pretty cruel.
すべてです。それを踏まえた上で、私もシロと同意見だと言っています。加えて、彼の嫌疑は清流でした。心によこしまなものがないのでしょう。舞うような剣撃は彼の人格を物語っていると思う。
Trying to, I mean, I guess Saber's trying to say his intentions we're not like villainous. He tried to kill us because he had a good reason for it? Oh, let's see. I like it even less now. Nothing's wrong with Saber to praise him. First of all, Archer's technique is... No, you were admiring his technique in the first place, right, Shiro? So... No, I was crazy back then. He's like a yogurt about to expire compared to Saber. what a weird metaphor.
何言ってんだ。あいつの剣なんて大したことない。不意打ちしたくせに俺一人殺し損ねたんだぞ。そんなんでよくサーバントを名乗れるってもんだ。
ええ。ですからシローも筋がいいのです。長く鍛えればアーチャーに届く技量になりましょう。
I can't object if Saber says so with a face like that. Anyway, it seems Saber approves of Archer's technique. I don't know why, but I don't like that fact.
セイバー、俺筋がいいって言ったな。
はい。長ずれば良い使い手となるでしょう。
Well, we don't have a long time, Saber, unfortunately.
決めた。なら傷が治り次第剣を教えてくれ。今までみたいな生き残るための鍛錬じゃなくて、戦う方法を教えてほしい。
I hold Saber's hand and stared her directly in her eyes. Hand-holding?
あ、はい。シローがそういうのでしたら構いませんが。
Alright, I have no complaints if Saber can teach me. I won't make the same mistake I made tonight. It's not like me to keep running away. And more than anything, I cannot lose to that guy who said we need more victims in order to reduce the number of victims. There's that. I wonder what Rin thinks about it, though. The whole fact that Archer tried to kill us. Or tried to kill Shiro, anyway. Maybe Archer just won't talk about that sort of thing. He'll just keep it under wraps. Though I'd imagine, I don't know, Archer's not... Well, I don't know. I don't know his personality still. I still don't really understand his personality. Because I'm wondering, like, is he like the sneaky type? You know, he probably just won't mention anything, or maybe he will. And like, he doesn't care. I don't know. And Saber is saying, like, he's not evil necessarily. I guess it's like, I don't know. It's like, I guess his logic is the fact that when Shiro was trying to go after Caster, he said, like, you know, you're gonna get yourself killed if you do that. And Shiro's like, nah, screw you. I'm gonna go and fight Caster, even though I can't do anything really. And Archer's like, well, I guess I'll kill you now since you're gonna die anyway, right? I assume that's his logic right there. I don't know. Oh, we're back in the Forest of Swords, but we're from Shiro's perspective actually. We hear his voice. Like, Are? When I come to, I'm in a strange place. The barren land is endless, and I can't see past the horizon, no matter how hard I try. The unceasing wind stirs up the golden sand, stinging my eyes. I stand absent-mindedly in it all. There's no need to hurry. I know this scenery. I remember seeing it in a dream before. So I understand this is a dream, and wait for the dream to end. I suddenly feel something strange on my arm. A metallic sound. I roll up my sleeve and... Bunch of blades. I think we've seen this before. This exact CG, actually. When I remember the first time we saw it was when we fell from the school building. We fell on the ground. And apparently our wounds became these swords for some reason. But then we died anyway? I don't know. There's my arm, as a sword itself. Ah! Wake up. I jump out of my futon. I check my right arm even before I notice I'm in my room. It's fine. My right arm is my right arm. It's not steel, nor is it a sword. It's a dream from the other route. Or maybe not. I sigh with relief. I don't know why I saw a dream like that, but it might have to do with me making a contract with Saber.
機会があったら遠坂に聞いてみるか。と、それより朝飯の支度をしないと。
It's before 6 o'clock. Even though Sakura won't be here, Saber and Fujine are still here. Yeah, Sakura is back home. It's too late if I'm going to make breakfast by 3. I head to the living room quietly. I stop and try to figure out how they're doing on the other side of this shoji. I hear Fujine's half-asleep breathing and Saber's regular breathing. I must have let my guard down as I try to imagine how it looks in there. I hide my blushing face with my hand and breathe in the cold air. I mean, I imagine Fujimura is probably like sleeping in a very like typical anime lazy character way, as in they just sprawl out everywhere, and Saber's probably sleeping in a very proper way. I shake my head and walk away. But it's not good for my mental health to have girls staying in the same house as me. Really?
それじゃ先に行くけど、一人だからって遅刻してダメよ。
はいはい。藤音こそ朝のお勤め頑張ってくれ。
ありがとね。シロ、朝ごはん美味しかったよ。
Fujine bows and heads to school. I still have about 30 minutes. I'm already done cleaning up, so I'll act on the decision I made yesterday. Time to start training. The wounds and bruises from last night have healed. I have some time, so I go and train with Saber. The sounds of our shinai echo. The clashings sound rather impressive. I guess I can't take the phrase learning by watching others too lightly. Just imagining a role model makes my shinai lighter and easier to handle. Is he doing better than he did last time in the other route? Seems like a lot quicker anyway, that he already learned to actually just be able to fight back and stuff. Because I remember in the Fey route, he was really bad actually. He just kept getting hit by Saber. As usual, Saber's repelling my attacks without losing her breath. But is something wrong with her this morning? Until yesterday, I would have received a counterattack and been knocked unconscious the instant she parried me, but her counters are avoidable today if I become desperate. Well, by avoidable, I mean I don't get knocked unconscious. Saber's counters are still very effective. Well, I guess maybe not. Maybe, maybe he still gets hit the same amount of times. It's just that he can take those hits. I put my shinai down and take a breath. The clock is already pointing at 8 o'clock. It's been an hour since I started fighting Saber. It's true that Saber wasn't up to par, but I could react better to Saber's attacks, and I was so into it that I forgot about time.
いや、汗かいた。けど、セイバー、今朝はどうしたんだ？なんか昨日に比べて厳しさを感じなかったけど。
Are you taking it easy on us, Saber, or are we just getting better? I don't know.
そのようなことはありません。私は昨日と同じように打ち合いました。それを軽く感じたのは、シロの技量が上がっているからです。
Yeah, well, Saber's saying you were getting better.
技量が上がってるって、俺の？
Saber nods. It doesn't seem like flattery, and Saber's not one who would say such things.
それは本当に？
驚きました。シロの技量は昨日とは別人です。
そうかな。いや、そんなことはないだろう。単にセイバーの調子が悪かっただけだ。昨日の今日で腕前が上がったりしたら、市販代は商売上がったりじゃないか。
それは同感ですが、そうですね。具体的に言うと、型に無駄がなくなりました。シロはもともと体は出来上がっていますから、適した剣筋を見つければ、それだけで一段階上の剣士になれるのです。
型に無駄がなくなった。
Come to think of it, my body did move well this morning. It felt like my shinai automatically parried sabers, even though my body couldn't react to it.
単にあいつの真似をしただけなんだけど。
Copied him, eh?
やはりそうでしたか。私に指示すると言っておいて、アーチャーの剣筋を手本にしたわけですね、シローは。
うわ、やっぱりわかるのか、そういうの。
当然です。もともとシローには基本となる型がありませんでしたから。それに筋が一つ通れば、誰が見てもわかります。
いや、セイバーをないがしろにしたわけじゃないんだ。ただ、昨日はずっとあいつといたから、頭にこびりついたっていうか。
いいえ、私に断らずとも結構です。シローが強くなる分には、私も文句はありませんから。
Liar. What is with that disappointed face? You know, it's kind of weird. Yeah, Shiro just really hates Archer, but at the same time, he really likes the way he fights and his swords and whatnot.
だからすまなかったって。それにな、セイバーを手本にするって言っても、俺にはセイバーがどうやって反撃してくるのか見えないんだぞ。体格も違うし、手本にするのは無理があるだろう。
And how is Shiro even copying Archer in the first place? Because usually Archer uses like twin blades, right? They're pretty short as well. Like twin short swords. Like how does he do that with a shinai? Shinai is a little bit longer, right? It's medium length, you know, comparatively. And you usually use like two hands to use one shinai for the most part. I guess unless you're using dual wield style. In which case you have a one longer one, or rather one average, like standard one, and one shorter one on your left, or at least your offhand anyway. I don't know.
なかなかに正論です。では、私はあくまであなたの練習相手ということですね。
Ugh. I feel like I've gotten myself into a deep hole.
この件について追求するのはやめよう。とにかく。少しは俺だって戦えるようになったってのは確かなんだから。
何を言うのです。確かにシローの技量は上がりましたが、それはあくまで最低限戦えるというレベルです。
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna be like a master warrior in one day.
私やアーチャー、バーサーカーと向き合えるものではないのですから、間違っても単独で戦闘など挑まないでください。
Especially servants, there's no way you're gonna be able to fight like a full-fledged servant. Saber declares so. It seems like she's a master that's remonstrating an elated student, and it brings a smile to my face. How charming can this cute master be? Kawaii! I get to school an hour late. The hallway is filled with students because it's break time. Class must have just ended for 2C, as many familiar people are coming out of the classroom.
よ、お疲れ。なんか知らねえけど、タイガー怒ってたぜ。4次元目は覚悟しとけとさ。
Who are you? What?
そうか。今日の授業、英語があったっけ？
I guess random student from my class? I greet the classmate that gives me the ominous news. The instant I get to the door to go into my classroom... Kuzuki-sensei? What's up? The world history teacher comes out.
おはようございます、先生。
遅刻かエミヤ。今日の授業は試験範囲を確認したものだ。後で友人にきちんと聞いておくように。
はい。どうも遅れてすいません。
Kuzuki nods and leaves. He's Kuzuki Soichiro, the Irene teacher that teaches world history and philosophy, and also in charge of the student council. Why are we getting a second introduction? I guess, I don't know, yeah, we already technically already met him, right, before? In the Fey route, I think, we did meet in the Fey route, but also, like, in this route as well, we took a choice, I guess. We had a decision to make while we were in school with Saber, and we were like, you can either like stay in the dojo or walk around, and that's where you find him, right? If you chose that decision. But I guess we're being introduced again, just in case you didn't meet him the first time. in this route. He's just as he looks, and he's a rare teacher that gains popularity as the students progress through school. I go to my desk while greeting my classmates. For a few seconds I regret that I was late. Shinji. Someone greets me, so I turn around. Then there's Shinji, strangely friendly.
Shinji? どうしたんだよ。お前、どっか変だぞ。
Acting strange. I guess being friendly is strange for Shinji.
寝不足か?
I tell him what I'm thinking. He completely changes and glares at me. Then he smiles again. Shinji was strange yesterday, but he's even stranger today.
Shinji, お前、まさか襲われたのか? バカ。だから言っただろう。戦わないなら家で身を守っているべきだって。
うるさいな。何偉そうな口聞いてるんだよ。お前。
Oh my. No, I notice that Shinji often says like "oh my," you know. "Oh my" is like it means you, like translate to like you, as in like like you, Y-O-U. But like it's a very rude way to say it, you know. You don't usually say that to anyone, right? You usually say it if you hate someone, actually, if you're angry.
Shinji.
何？それとも遠坂と仲良くやっていい気になってんの？勘違いするなよな。遠坂と手を組んだところでお前が強いってわけじゃない。強いサーバントを手に入れて嬉しいのはわかるけどさ、思い上がるのはみっともないよ。
A strong servant. How do you know that, actually? How does Shinji know that we have Saber? Shinji glares at me. It doesn't seem like he has much composure.
まあいい。君が来てくれてよかったよ。ほら、エミヤが来ないんじゃさ、面白みに欠けるだろ。
That must be all he wanted to say as Shinji goes back to his seat, chuckling. You know, weren't we told that, by Rin anyway, that the owner of the boundary field will probably attack, well, today, right? From yesterday, tomorrow, today, right? Today would be the moment that the master who controls the boundary field would attack. I mean, that's Shinji, right? We know it's Shinji. Is Shinji going to attack us today? I don't know. We already got attacked by Caster last night. We're gonna fight Shinji now? I don't know. The classroom gets loud once it's lunchtime. Oh, Issei, our true best friend. He's the only one that really cares about us, you know, Issei. He must have gone to the student council room again because of his lack of sleep thing. I made lunch today, so I would like to avoid eating it in the classroom.
Huh?
The guys in the classroom are making a commotion. I call out to them. The guys are secretly talking, looking at me with suspicious eyes. Alright, random classmate number 2. Goto must have watched some strange TV program last night. I guess his name's Goto. You're not important enough to get a Sprite though. Apparently. Then, outside the classroom in the hallway is a person that's acting more suspiciously than Goto and the others. It's Ren? Yeah guys, it's my new girlfriend.
間違いござらん。先ほどから盗み見ていたが、あちらも同様の草っぷり。さりげなく、しかし大胆に我らが教室を覗いておる。ドアの前を通り過ぎるのも7回目。いや、今ので8回目よ。
Is she just too embarrassed to get us or fetch us or something? As I see, we're gonna have like another strategy meeting or something like that again.
だよな。こうなると偶然じゃねえ。つうかさ、なんか目つき悪くねえか？ 遠坂さんもっとこう普段は涼しげな顔してない？
Hmm. And does she know what happened with Archer last night as well? I don't know.
お前もそう思う？こう通りがかるたびに目尻が上がってんだよな。近寄りがたくなってく一方だ。ありゃイライラしてるね。なんか気に食わないことでもあったんかな。
待ち人来たらずというより待ち人気づかずというところ。こう誕生日にこっそりプレゼントを仕掛けておいたのに送られたやつは1年経っても気づかないんで、もうブチ切れ寸前といったところであろう。
What an oddly specific example.
後藤ってさ、時々すごい表現するよな。的確すぎ。何？お前前世は軍師か何か？
And somehow that makes you a military general in your previous life. The guys are saying whatever they want. I timidly look out in the hallway again. Oh, she's pissed. I don't know what she's mad about, but I think Goto-kun is right. Well, you should have accepted that birthday present, Jiro. Well, what should I do? Oh, we can decide. She's after me, I'll give up and go out there. I mean, that's probably the right thing to do. She's after me, I don't want to die, so I'll keep quiet. Or, who's she after? I don't know. I'm just gonna play dumb, just like a typical harem protagonist. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it really matters. Let's be dumb. I don't know. It probably won't affect too much. I don't know.
遠坂もいろいろ人付き合いがあるんだな。
I don't know who she wants to talk to out in the hallway, but it's not something I should butt into and trouble her. let's try to... It's going back to being like super dense Shiro. First of all, everyone in this classroom, especially Goto-kun, will bash me if they see me talking to the classroom idol.
それより昼飯だ。放課後に備えて栄養取っとかないと。
Yep, just ignore her. Let's just sit down, eat some lunch, and take my lunch out of my desk. The raiders that usually steal my food are busy watching Tosaka, so I should be able to eat safely in my classroom today. I guess that's why. Yeah, because when you think about it, Shiro is a great cook, as it turns out. He can cook some very delicious food, and maybe that's why, maybe that's why he doesn't want to eat in his classroom, because everyone else just takes his food.
あれ？遠坂さん A 組に戻って行っちゃったぞ。
なんだよ、結局理由は分からずじまいか。まあ案外ただの散歩かもな。ほら、遠坂って時々突拍子もない行動するらしいじゃん。交際しろって迫ってきた3年を振るのに屋上で飛び降り寸前まで行ったって話知ってるか？
Jumped off the rooftop? I mean, well, technically she did actually jump off the rooftop that time that Lancer tried to kill her.
違うって、3年に飛び降りさせる寸前だろ。フェンス乗り越えてさ、屋上の端で立ったまま1日付き合ってくれたら付き合ってもいいってやつ。あの3年生しばらく登校拒否になったんだってな。
On the edge of a roof an entire day? I mean, your legs gonna get sore.
でもさ、なんでそんなことしたんだろうな。嫌なら嫌っていうタイプらしいじゃん、遠坂さん。
ああ、それでござるか。遠坂殿曰く吊り橋の上の恋愛理論だとか。とりあえず好きになれそうにないので緊迫状態で1日過ごせば恋愛感情が芽生えるかもしれないとのこと。いや、下々の人間には考え至らぬおつむでござる。
Oh yeah, I think I know that. Well, from an anime anyway. I know like there's an episode in Gintama where they talk about that. You know, the idea that your body will misunderstand the faster heartbeat of like being in a like tense situation, like, you know, fearing for your death, like life or death situation. Your body will confuse it with love, I guess. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. It sounds like a myth. I stop as I open my lunchbox. Tosaka has such a legend, huh? Alright. I'll be careful next time I go to the rooftop with her. Better not jump off.
ラッキー、戻ってきたぜ、遠坂さん。
Oh, she's back.
けどなんかこう違くね。さっきまでは殺気だってたけど、今はこう寒気がするぐらい涼しげっていうか。
天使の笑顔でござるな。あれはもうあんたがそう出るならこっちも容赦しない。私開き直ったわという覚悟の表れでござろう。
Oh, I feel a terrible chill. Must be because of Saber's training, as my ability to sense danger is sharper. I take a peek out into the hallway. Tozuka's standing there, smiling with an eraser that she must have brought from her classroom. An eraser? At that instant, we die. The eraser she threw hits me right in the forehead.
突如エミヤ君が回ったぞ。ありえねえ。どうしたよエミヤ。椅子にモーターでも仕込んだか。忍法？今のは忍法でござるかエミヤ。いった。
Everyone makes a commotion over this strange incident. They surround me, who's turned over along with my chair, and watch me with worried, now with curious looks.
Thank you. で、後藤、今のどう見えた？
どうって、にゃんと一回転。エイミヤが椅子に座ったまま一人で側転したように見えたわ。
It just did a flip. It's a headshot. It reminds me of when the sniper in Team Fortress 2 does a headshot on the character. They do like a little flip sometimes. Oh, it depends on the character actually. I think the Pyro does a flip. Anyway. Goto requests that I teach him how to do it. Well, I'm sure it'll be a good laugh if he does a flip like that, and then a teacher points at him, so I can understand how he's jealous of me. But that's not the problem right now. The devil that shot the eraser bullet is looking at me to shoot another one. Another one?
すまんこと。話は後だ。ちょっと用事ができた。
The desk is safe, so I grab my lunch and get up. But it hurts. More so than the hip I hit, the forehead where the eraser hit me is hurting. Oh, don't worry, you have like super healing powers, it's fine. I scream at the shooter while holding on to my red forehead.
いつまでもぼんやりしてるそっちが悪いのよ。平和にお弁当食べるのもいいけど、エミヤ君はそういうのが許される立場じゃないでしょ？
いや、だからって人を一回転させるのはやりすぎだ。下手したら死んでるぞ、今の。
I could have like broke your spine or something.
どうだか。あれぐらいで死んじゃうような体じゃないでしょう、エミヤ君は。ま、そんなことどうでもいいわ。ちょっと話があるからついてきて。
話があるって、それって作戦会議か？
当たり前でしょ。ほら急ぐわよ。エミヤ君がのんびりしてたおかげで時間がないんだから。早くしないとお昼休み終わっちゃうじゃない。
I guess we're gonna have that strategy meeting. She looks away awkwardly and starts walking. Is it just me? It looks like Tosuka's not doing well. Oh, here we are on the rooftop. Did we say something along the lines of not being on the rooftop with Tosuka? Well, so she brings me to the empty rooftop. The rooftop is mercilessly cold. The rooftop will be filled with students enjoying the wind and the scenery during summer, but it's completely isolated during the winter.
Samui.
Samui. I say it one more time. It's an honest opinion as well as an objection made to the person next to me.
何よ、男の子でしょ。これぐらい我慢しなさい。
My objection is dismissed in a flash.
エミヤ君、こっち。ここなら風も来ないし、人目にもつかないわ。
She must not intend to look at me as she moves in a hurry. I eat my lunch. Num num num. She must have called for me since she wanted to talk to me, but she doesn't say anything at all. And when I take a peek at her, she's looking at me as if she wants to say something. Well, maybe she wants some of your food. I keep eating my lunch. Nom nom nom. I won't be able to keep my sanity unless I do so. I don't care that it's cold or that there's no conversation. It's just that this is really troubling. There are limited places to get away from the wind, so inevitably, Tosuka is eating her bread right next to me. We're so close that our shoulders would touch if I moved a bit. Doesn't this look like we're eating lunch together? I mean, yes, you are, yeah. I try hard to keep my face from blushing. Oh, damn. Why didn't I realize it when she invited me in the hallway? It's only natural that I can't calm down. The person next to me is a girl I admired, even though she's my ally now. I can't say this no matter what since Tosuka would just laugh it off, but I really wish she'd be more considerate. And how would she know? My chopsticks hit the bottom of my lunchbox. I'm done eating. That was quick. I can't help it, so I start cleaning up. Tosuka must have already finished eating as she's watching me awkwardly. Damn. Lunch break will be over in a few minutes. I guess I'll have to ask her what we'll do after school today. Talk at the same time? We speak out at the same time. And on top of that, our eyes meet for the first time today. Cheesy romance. Cheesy high school anime romance. We talk at the same time again and avert our gazes from embarrassment. And silence follows. The end of lunch break is nearing. I'm relieved and disappointed that we might have to go now. I mean, yeah, we didn't do much of the strategy meeting, right? We're supposed to make a strategy. Where's the strategy? Then Tosuka murmurs in a apologetic tone.
だから昨日のこと、あーちゃんには0時を使っといたから。そうなんで今更済まされないけど、ごめん。
Did you learn? Yeah, she did learn what happened yesterday. She used a command spell as well? My thought process stops. What happened last night? Archie tried to kill me and Tosuka says she used a command spell on him?
それはつまり。
協力関係にある限り絶対にエミヤ君を襲うなってレイジュで命令したわ。だから今後は昨日みたいなことは起きないから。
That helps me out. It does, but she used one of her only 3 command spells on such a thing. Yeah, I mean that's a big blow to her to her options, right? Being able to use another command spell.
そうか。けどそれは遠坂が謝ることじゃないだろう。あれはあいつが勝手にやったことだ。遠坂だってあいつが何をしていたのか知らないんだろ
う。けどだからって無関係じゃない。昨日のことはあいつに自由行動させた私の責任よ。
She says so with a downcast look. The gesture is unlike Tosuka. I like that fact less than the fact that Archer attacked me.
わかった。遠坂がそう言うならそういうことにする。けど、よくアーチャーが話したな。俺を襲ったことなんて、あいつが遠坂に報告するとは思えない。
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I wonder if Archer would just spill the beans on everything. Is he the type to hide stuff away, or, you know, keep it on the down low?
そうね。けど自分のサーバントが傷を負って帰ってきて、しかも魔力が空っぽなら何かあったって思うでしょ。
Oh yeah, he was fighting with Assassin. I don't know, did he win or was it like a draw? I don't know. It seems like he came back, came back wounded.
あいつ隠し事はするけど嘘はつかないから、何をしてきたのか尋ねたらあっさり白状しやがったわよ。
He never lies. Weird, like he hides things but he never lies, you know, but in a way, isn't that sort of lying as well if you try to hide things?
調子が戻ってきたな。よかった。そうでなくちゃ遠坂じゃない。
ちょっと、それどういう意味よ。
いいから。それでアーチャーは？
家に置いてきた。なんか昨日から様子がおかしいし、昨日の今日でエミヤ君に合わせるのもあれでしょ。
True, I don't want to see him either. Yeah, he tried to kill us, so I'm sure we'll just insult each other if we see each other again.
そっか。けど、遠坂、あいつが俺を襲った理由は何だったんだ？
それが、敵は少ない方がいい、だって。エミヤ君はどうでもいいけど、セイバーは後々厄介になるから、 今のうちに潰しておくべきだとかなんとか。昨日みたいに簡単に他のマスターに操られると迷惑だから、ここで切り捨てた方がいいって判断したんだって。
Is that his official explanation? Damn, I can't object to that. I'm certainly a bother, as I almost fell for Caster's trap. He must have determined that I'm a burden the instant Caster controlled me.
納得いった。それじゃ、この話はこれで終わりにしよう。俺だって悪いところはあったし、そもそもあいつがいなかったら今頃どうなってたかわからない。
Yeah, he tried to kill us, but at the same time, the only reason we're still alive is because of Archer. So it's this weird relationship. This, I guess. Well, I was gonna say love-hate relationship. Well, it's kind of like hate-hate relationship, actually.
ほら、愛子ってことで帳消しじゃないか。遠坂がそう気に病むことはないぞ。
そう言ってくれると助かるけど。
And you know, Rin probably cares about this a lot because she really keeps to her word, right? The idea that they're supposed to be having a truce, but then like Archer tried to attack him, so like she feels really bad about that because she always sticks to her promises. I'm assuming, right? Tosaka Rin seems like a person that has like, you know, if she gives her word, then she's going to follow through it. And if she breaks her word, then she will do anything she can to make up for it. And that's why she used the command spell and is apologizing right now. She looks away awkwardly. She must not be able to agree easily because of her strong sense of responsibility. The bell rings to tell us that lunch break is over. I couldn't tell how my lunch tasted, but this was fun in its own way.
中に戻ろう。5次元目、遅れるぞ。
I get up and head to the door. But Tosaka's still sitting down.
トサカ、チャイム鳴ったんだが。
Yeah, but do we have time to be like being like do we have time to be just regular students at this at this moment, you know? There's like another master in this school and they're trying to kill everyone. I don't know. She doesn't answer, but looks at me like she wants to say something.
少し付き合いなさいよ。一つぐらいサボっても平気でしょ?
Oh no, we're gonna skip class? We're gonna be delinquents? You're a bad influence, Tosaka-rin. Then she says something that an honor student would never say. The bell rings to signal the start of the 5th period. We're gonna be a bad boy now. What are we doing? Drinking hot coffee here like this? By the way, I went and bought coffee in a flash.
授業開始まで5分あるでしょ? 1階の購買からここまで5分もあれば十分じゃないかしら。
It's because of the demonic request made by Tosaka.
それで、エミヤ君はどうなの?
ああ、魔術を習い始めた頃か。確かそんなもんだよ。2年近く親父に無理を言ってようやく教えてもらえたんだ。
じゃあ足掛け8年か。エミヤ君のお父さんも随分と半端なことするのね。どうせ教えるんなら生まれた時から手を加えればよかったのに。
The time you were born, well, I mean, well, will probably say this, but he was an orphan, not like a biological child.
8年前って言えばもう二次成長期後でしょ? そんなに大きくなったら刻印を刻むこともできないし、体もいじれないじゃない。
Tosaka says dangerous things with a serious face. Well, I know this is her part of, this is her part of her, or this is her part of her. Is it her part of her? Is that correct grammar? I think it's more like this is a part of her as a magus. A part of her.
前にも言ったけど、親父は俺に魔術を教えるつもりはなかったんだ。だからそういう遠坂みたいにちゃんとした手順は踏まなかったんだよ。というか、生まれた時から手を加えるって何さ。
言葉通りの意味よ。歴史が古くなればなるほど、その家系の魔術刻印は大きくなる。 魔術刻印は形になった魔術回路だから、ほんの少し体に刻むだけで人間の体が拒否反応を起こしてものすごく痛むのよ。で、それを少しでも和らげるために子供の頃から少しずつ移植していくってわけ。ついでに中身も無理が効くようににっかい薬草やら怪しげな骨を砕いた粉とか飲み続けて体に耐性を作っておくの。
So I guess it's not as easy as, like, you know, just plopping the magic crest on another person. Actually takes quite a while to do so.
まあ魔術使いであるエミヤ君には関係のない話だからあんまり気にする必要はないわ。今から無理して真似されても困るし。
言われなくてもそんな気はないよ。けど遠坂は大丈夫なのか。なんか聞くだけで痛々しいんだが、その
I can't put it into words properly. I don't know what you would call a normal Magus teacher, but I felt a pressure when I went to Tosaka's house. A family that passes on a long history. Children that have the duty to succeed from the time they're born, secluded from the normal world, disregarding their will. I bite my lip, trying to irresponsibly to think how long and heavy it is.
そういう心配なんてしてるんだ、エミヤ君は。
なんだよ、その意味ありげな顔は。別に俺心配なんてしてないからな。
I'm not worried about you, baka.
当然よ、心配なんてされる覚えはないもの。私は好きでやってきたんだから、そこに後悔なんてないしね。そのあたりエミヤ君も同じなんじゃない？
なんでそこに俺が出てくるんだ？
Wait, the same? Me and Tosaka? I thought, yeah, she was a magus only because it was her duty, but maybe it's also because she wants to do it. She wants to be a magus as well. In the same way that Shiro wanted to learn magic.
まったく、本当に自分のことはわからないのね、あんたって。確かに私の修行は大変だったわ。けど逃げ出したいなんて思ったことはなかった。それはエミヤ君も同じでしょって言ったの。
それはそうだけど、俺は遠坂ほどきついことは要求されなかったし。
バカ言わないでよ。9年間まっとうに育っておいて、それから魔術を習うなんて正気じゃないわ。エミヤ君の日課がどんなものかは知らないけど、それよっぽど危険な鍛錬なはずよ。失敗したら命がないっていうぐらいギリギリのライン。
That is true. I think we learned the fate route. Every time that Shiro was training his magic, he did it in a very inefficient way, in the sense that he kept like creating a magic circuit within his body or something like that. And every time he did so, it was like a risk to his life. And he didn't really need to do that. There was like a better way to do it, but I don't know. Maybe Rin will teach us again in this route how to do it properly, how to train the magic properly, and activate our magic circuits and whatnot.
いや、それは俺が未熟なだけであって、本来ならそういう危険なものじゃないんだ。遠坂と比べることなんてできない。
そうね。私だってあなたと比べることはできないもの。魔術の鍛錬なんてね、結局はそういうものよ。唯一共通なのは命を計りにかけてるってこと。計りには個人差があるけど、要はその計りをどれほど傾けられるかでしょ。その点で言えば、あなたは私なんかよりずっと厳しい。私、死ぬような鍛錬なんてしたことないもの。そもそも失敗することがないし。
First of all, I don't fail.
うわ、言い切ったな、今。
She casually says something that hurts me. In other words, she says she doesn't understand how we feel when we fail.
ほら、そこすねない。今の褒めたんだから。
テストでいつも100点取ってるやつに、今回はよくできましたなんて褒められても嬉しかないやい。
今回はなんて言ってないわよ。 要するにね、確かに教えは厳しかったけど辛くはなかったってこと。だから逃げ出さなかったし、今もずっと続けている。それエミヤくんも同じでしょ？
Tosaka said it was hard but not harsh. I think she's right. I did not feel that my training was harsh nor severe. No, I didn't have any composure to think about such a thing. I just wanted to catch up to Kuritsugu. I wanted to be like Kuritsugu someday. I kept on training to be the superhero that Kuritsugu couldn't be. Come to think of it, most of my memories are about training in that shed. But I've never regretted it. I've always believed that it's the most important thing for me.
そうか。言われてみればそうだな。俺もそれなりにやってきたってことか。
そういうこと。エミヤくんは独学でここまで来たんだから、もっと自信を持ちなさい。
Tosaka tells me to be proud. I'm a bit embarrassed. It's more embarrassing if she's getting happy about it, as if it's her own accomplishment. She's like a proud mother.
さて、話がまとまったところで少しは真面目な話をしよっか。協力者としてお互いの特技は知っておかないとね。
特技？ああ、使える魔術のことか。そんなの今更だろう。遠坂は俺の魔術を知ってるじゃないか。
Yeah, that's funny because I think at the beginning of our alliance, she did say not to share our strengths and weaknesses. Now we are sharing them.
ええ、エミヤくんの魔術は強化だっけ？珍しいとまでは言わないけど、メインに据えてる魔術師はそう多くないじゃない？それが不思議だったのよ。あなた、どうして強化にこだわるわけ？
いや、単にそれしか使えないんだよ。いろいろ試したけど、強化ぐらいしかできなかった。
Literally the only thing Shiro can do. Make stuff hard. Anyway, the rest is basic stuff like making a blueprint and such. This isn't something we have to talk about now. Yeah, in the beginning we did learn that he can like make little like schematics, you know, by looking into machines and stuff, and also again, he can also like improve his eyes and other miscellaneous stuff, but I guess the biggest thing is just the fact that he can, you know, strengthen stuff, make things really, really, really hard.
そう。私のところは転換かな。力の蓄積、流動、変化ってところ。そのあたりを基本にして有名どころの魔術は抑えてある。結界作りも教室ぐらいの広さなら形だけは整えられるわ。
Yep, we had a demonstration of that when you tried to kill us, Rin. Conversion of power, that's the basic and the most all around. In other words, she can put magical energy into any container and transform it.
そっか。けど、遠坂、教えてくれるのは嬉しいけど、自分の魔術をばらしていいのかよ。
前にエミヤくん、私に教えてくれたでしょ？なのに私だけ隠してるのはフェアじゃないから。
Show me mine and I'll show you yours. Let me just drink some water, actually. Alright. And yeah, yet again, Rin has this, I don't know, I was gonna say like this weird sense of honor. I guess it's not weird, but you know, we've been told that this being like a magus, you know, being in the world of magic is very cutthroat, right? You're supposed to not like give away all your secrets to the competition, but well, again, Rin has this sense of honor where like if for example Shiro's gonna tell her everything about his like magic and his abilities, then Rin is gonna do the same, even though it's not, you know, technically equivalent. She's like way better than him as a magus, but even still she likes things being equal, you know. She doesn't like it when she's you know, when she has like a big advantage over someone a lot weaker than her, I guess. Is her personality anyway. I wonder why. Maybe something that happened in her past? I don't know. Maybe that's just the way she is. Saying so, Tosaka holds out her left arm.
この前見せたけど、これが私の魔術刻印。遠坂の家に伝わるのは転換の技法でね。自分でも他人でもともかく力を移し替えたりするのが得意なわけ。
Shifting powers, or some art powers or something else, or yeah, someone else rather.
普通魔力っていうのは体外に出すと消えるでしょ。魔力だけで神秘は起こせない。外に出して魔力が消えてしまう前に魔力によって魔術っていう式を発動させる。だから魔術にしていない純粋な魔力は移し替えるのが難しいんだけど。
She stops there and takes a small rock out of her pocket. Is it a jewel? The transparent polyhedron, or polyhedron, reminds me of a kaleidoscope. Oh yeah, kaleidoscope. That's like a very good craft essence in Fate Grand Order.
例外として、私は他のものに自分の魔力を蓄積できる。いいえ、自分の魔力だけじゃなくて、他の術者の魔力だって保存できるし、難しいけど、移し替えられるのは魔力だけじゃないわ。
You can store a lot of things. You can store things other than magical energy as well. Can you store, oh, I don't know, can you store anime episodes into jewels as well? I don't know how that would work.
で、その保存場所に一番相性がいいのが宝石なの。宝石が想念をためやすい場、流れをとどめる牢獄ってことは知ってるでしょ？
No, I don't think that's common knowledge, but I guess maybe in the world of magic it is.
加えて、ずっと地中で眠っていた鉱石には強い自然霊が宿っている。そういった宝石や魔力を込めるだけで簡易的な魔術刻印になるのよ。
Okay, interesting. So the jewels themselves are like magic cresses, but like in the very like, you know, on a smaller scale, I guess?
まあ、宝石である以上、一度でも込められた魔力を解放すれば壊れちゃうんだけど。
Tosaka shrugs and puts away the jewel.
なんだ、もったいない話だな。一度使ったら壊れるって、なくなるってことだろ？宝石なんて高いもの、その度に補充するのか？
Yeah, pretty much. That's why she's so...
そうなのよ。おかげでうちは年中金欠でさ。
That's why she's pretty frugal about a lot of things.
遠坂の魔術師は後継ぎになったらまずお金を稼ぐところから。
そうか。問題ってのは人それぞれなんだな、遠坂。
She looks away as if she said too much. Yeah, I think so. I think so every time I see her, but I think Tosaka is rather foolish. Really? I mean, I guess. In the sense that, she need... Well, I don't know. She foolish? I don't know. I don't know what Shiro's trying to say here, but I guess it's just like... It's pretty funny that this, like, perfect, student and this powerful magus is limited by money problems. You know, you think like a mage would be able to just, oh, I don't know, just make money, you know, just clone money. Can you do that? I don't know. Just make money with like magic. But I guess not. And even if you could, I guess as Rin probably wouldn't do that because she think it would be unfair, right? Why is she allowed to just make a ton of money? I don't know if it's possible in the first place, but again, she probably won't do something as immoral as that, you know, just being able to print money.